Today, let's review the division property of exponent. Remember that division is the opposite of multiplication, and we add the exponents when we're multiplying with the same base. This time, we are going to subtract the exponents when we're dividing with the same base. So, if we have 5 to the power of 7 divided by 5 to the power of 2, copy the same base, which is 5, and subtract the denominator's exponent from the numerator's exponent. So we have 7 minus 2. And 7 minus 2 is 5. So our answer is 5 to the power of 5. And if we have a to the power of 3 divided by a to the power of 8, copy the base, which is 8. Then subtract the exponents. We have 3 minus 8. And 3 minus 8 is a to the power of negative 5. And as you can see, our exponent is a negative. And from our past lesson, we learned that when we have negative exponents, it is not in its simplest form. So let us simplify. The reciprocal of a is 1 over a. Then write the positive exponent, 5. Our answer is 1 over a to the power of 5. Let us expand and learn more about this through our examples. For our first example, we have 2 to the power of 4 divided by 2 to the power of 2. First thing that we're going to do is to copy the base, which is 2. And then subtract the exponents. We have 4 minus 2. Now let us simplify. 4 minus 2 is 2. So our answer is 2 to the power of 2. Next, we have x divided by x to the power of 3. Copy the same base, which is x to the power of 1 minus 3. Simplify. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. So we have x to the power of negative 2. And since our exponent is a negative, it is not in its simplest form. So let's simplify. The reciprocal of x is 1 over x. And write its positive exponent, 2. So our answer is 1 over x squared. Next, we have 4 to the power of 4 times 4 to the power of 7 divided by 4 to the power of 2 times 4 to the power of 8. The first thing that we're going to do here is the multiplication property of exponent. So, you will copy the base and then add the exponents. So we have 4 plus 7 divided by 4 to the power of 2 plus 8. And 4 plus 7 is 11. So we have 4 to the power of 11 divided by 4. And 2 plus 8 is 10. So 4 to the power of 10. Now we can do the division property of exponent. Copy the base, 4. And then subtract the exponent, 11 minus 10. And 11 minus 10 is 1. So we have 4 to the power of 1 or 4. Now we have 5y divided by 10y to the power of 3. The first thing that we are going to do here is to reduce 5 over 10 to its lowest term. And 5 over 10's lowest term is 1/2. So we have 1/2 y to the power of 1 minus 3. And 1 minus 3 is negative 2. So we have 1/2 y to the power of negative 2. As you can see, our exponent is negative. So the reciprocal of y is 1 over y. So we have 1/2 times 1 over y. Don't forget to write its positive exponent, 2. So 1 times 1 is 1. And 2 times y squared is 2y squared. So our answer is 1 over 2y squared. Now we have 25xy to the power of 4 divided by 5x to the power of 6 y to the power of 2. First, we are going to divide 25 by 5. And 25 divided by 5 is 5. So we have 5 times x to the power of 1 minus 6 times y to the power of 4 minus 2. Then we have 5 times x to the power of negative 5 times y to the power of 2. As you can see, x's exponent is a negative. So we're going to change x to its reciprocal and negative 5 to a positive. So we have 5 times 1 over x to the power of 5 times y squared. And 5 times 1 times y squared is 5y squared. All over x to the power of 5. So 5y squared all over x to the power of 5 is our answer. Next, we have 12yx to the power of 4 divided by 10yx to the power of 8. First, we are going to simplify 12 over 10 to its lowest term. And 12 over 10's lowest term is 6 over 5. So we have 6 over 5 times y to the power of 1 minus 1 times x to the power of 4 minus 8. Then we have 6 over 5 times 1 minus 1 is 0. And y to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Times x to the power of negative 4. X's exponent is a negative, so we are going to change x to its reciprocal and change 4 to its positive. So we have 6 over 5 times 1 times 1 over x to the power of 4. And 6 times 1 is equal to 6. All over 5 times x to the power of 4 is 5x to the power of 4. So our answer is 6 over 5x to the power of 4. For our last example, we have 2x to the power of negative 5 divided by 9x to the power of negative 2. Since 2/9 is already in its simplest form, all we have to do is copy. So we have 2/9 times x to the power of negative 5 minus negative 2. Then we have 2/9 times x to the power of negative 5. Remember that negative times negative is positive. So we have negative 5 plus 2. Then we have 2/9 times x to the power of negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. As you can see, x's exponent is a negative. So let us change x to its reciprocal. We have 2/9 times 1 over x to the power of the positive exponent is 3. Let us now multiply. 2 times 1 is 2. And 9 times x to the power of 3 is 9x to the power of 3. So our answer is 2 over 9x to the power of 3. That is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.